10 most recommended BL series on 2021. The year 2021 has brought us so many BL series to watch, whether it's Thai BL, Taiwanese, Korean, Japanese, Filipino, and others, that gave us the options which of these should be on our top watch list. In this video, we will go over to the 10 most recommended BL series to watch in 2021, whether it's already finished or currently airing. Take note that the release date of these BLs should be on the year 2021. If you have your own recommendations, feel free to share it with us on the comment section. Before that, some of these shows might not be available in your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on our list, Papa and Daddy. Let's start our list with a drama that portrays real-life scenario of LGBT relationship nowadays. BL dramas might be known for its cute stories and handsome characters, but it's now evolving into a much more serious stories. Papa and Daddy will tell the story of Damien, who runs a restaurant in Taipei, who always wanted to have a family on its own. When he and his boyfriend already have a stable relationship, they have decided to embark on a surrogacy journey together that gave birth to their child. When their son began to have curiosity about the difference of his parents from his friends, Damien and his boyfriend will have to think on how they would explain everything to their child. Papa and Daddy can be watched via Gaga Ulala. Number 2. Peach of Time. This Korean BL might still be currently airing, but it already catches my attention into its story. If you'd love He's Coming to Me because of its plot, then Peach of Time has the same vibes. Starring both Thai and Korean actors made it also so much interesting to watch, since it's a first time for a BL. Peach of Time tells the story of Peach, a Thai boy, who went to Korea to meet his online friend, Yuno. Everything seems fine when Peach realizes that Yuno's mother is harsh towards his son. Although I'm already anticipating a sad ending for Peach of Time, I still hope that the story would have a happy journey. Number 3. Fish Upon the Sky. The first 2 BLs on our list might be a little bit serious in terms of the plot, so it's good to have Fish Upon the Sky to make it more balanced. If you just want a good laugh and don't want to think so deeply for the plot, Fish Upon the Sky is worth considering. Fish Upon the Sky is the story of P, who has a secret crush on one of the hottest students in the Allied Health Sciences department. For him, his crush is a fish upon the sky. Then, he met his rival, Mork. P thought that surpassing Mork would make him closer to his crush, but he doesn't know that it's all Mork's plan. Number 4. Beloved in House I Do. This Taiwanese BL is also one of the most hilarious BLs that I have ever watched in 2021. This Enemies to Lovers BL series might not be an extraordinary show in terms of its plot, but it's still an enjoyable one. My only complaint on this BL was the slow-paced drama, but thankfully, it managed to wrap the story in the finale episode. Beloved in House I Do is the story of a boss who saved a studio which almost got bankrupted. On his first day, he immediately enforces the single rule which prohibits romantic relationships between employees. One employee will try to abolish the said rule until he learns a secret from his boss. Number 5. To My Star. Another Korean BL has landed on our list, and that's because of its great story and main characters. To My Star might be a short series, but it managed to deliver the whole story. To My Star is the story of Kang Seo-jun, an actor who was once known as one of the biggest stars in the industry, and Han Ji-woo, a young dashing chef. When he was involved in a scandal, He immediately lied in order to hide from the reporters and stayed under the same roof with Han Ji-woo. Even with their contrast personalities, the two decided to enter in a relationship. Number 6. Lovely Writer. One of the best Thai BLs of 2021. Lovely Writer is deserved to be recommended to everyone. With its unique plot, Lovely Writer has given us a new perspective when it comes to BL series. Lovely Writer tells the story of Jean, a professional writer, whose publisher suggests to try to write a different genre called boys love, and Nubsib, an aspiring actor who has a crush on Jean. Lovely Writer has taught us so many things when it comes to consent and how to be a responsible supporter. Number 7. I Promised You the Moon. Following the success of I Told Sunset About You internationally in 2020, I Promised You the Moon has given us the continued story of our main characters but now in their university lives. I Promised You the Moon tells the story of Tae and Do and their respective universities. Their first year as a couple was a bliss, but it suddenly changed when Tae started to become attached to his university friends. Not only that, but Tae also developed a feelings for his senior, in which Do also noticed from his boyfriend. Number 8. We Best Love Season 1 and 2. Enemies to Lovers are still some of the best BLs out there in the industry, and this might not be topped for a long time. We Best Love Season 1 and 2 gave us an extraordinary storyline and plot in the first quarter of 2021. We Best Love is all about the story of Shuyi and Shida, rivals since they met each other. Shuyi has always been the second place while Shida always comes on top in every aspect, whether it's academically or not. When Shuyi went to college, he thought that he would now be the number one since Shida is already gone, but he was dumbfounded when he saw him during the swimming competition. Number 9. A Tale of Thousand Stars. This might be the most unique plot in our lineup for this list, but it's also one of the most well done in the history of BL. A Tale of Thousand Stars has set the standards so high for a Thai BL, and it would take a while before we could see another one with this caliber. A Tale of Thousand Stars tells the story of Tian, a volunteer teacher, and Poopa, a chief forest officer. When the former volunteer teacher dies in a tragic accident, her heart was transplanted to Tian, who had a heart disease. Because of her diary, Tian decides to follow her footsteps and fulfill her promise of counting 1,000 stars. When the two grow closer with one another, threats from their surroundings will start to surface. Last but definitely not the least, Light on Me. This Korean BL is now considered as one of the best BLs out there. Light on Me tells the story of Taekyung, a 18-year-old high school student, who is a lifelong loner. When he decides to gain friends, he asks his teacher on what he should do. His teacher advises him to join the student council as the first step, but things won't get easy for him. Light on Me is not only an enemies to lover story, but it also incorporates a love triangle into its plot, which is a kind of rare in some BLs. There are definitely other titles which could be included on our list, but this time, these BLs are some of the most worth watching in 2021. If you have your suggestions, comment it down below. Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.